Good evening, everyone. We are coming to you live from Fott Stadium on Franklin College campus for a soccer showdown between the Franklin Grizzlies and the visiting Manchester Spartans, live on Grizz TV. I'm your one and only broadcaster tonight, Luke Shepard, so let's get started. I talked to the Grizzlies head coach, Jen Jackson. She gave us some of her keys to victory tonight. For Franklin, she wants them to focus on their speed of play. Be quick, be sharp on the ball, and be smart with your touches. Do not waste any opportunities. And she said for Manchester, she told us they are a very organized team. They have very good counter-striking. So Franklin cannot get complacent here. At home against a winless Manchester team, starting off 0-12-2 as we get towards the end of the season here. Franklin, a very solid 4-7-2. They cannot get complacent, as Manchester could get a lot of momentum here with their very good counter-striking and push the pace on this Franklin soccer team. And now it looks like the Grizzlies here to take the pitch. Now both teams break the huddle. As we look to kick off tonight's match. Spartans will start with the ball. Around the back here for Manchester, they try to clear it out forward. They're not able to get to it. The Grizzlies are able to get to it. They kick it back to their keeper. Franklin trying to push it up to midfield here. They lose the ball on the touch there, and now Manchester's got a little bit of momentum. As Franklin gets the ball back, they're pushing it down the left sideline. Looks like the ball goes out of play for a throw-in here for Franklin. And able to break through the defense. So now Manchester is looking to attempt to clear it out here. Just an error there on the touch. Solid tackle right there from Franklin. Ball going across the middle there for Manchester. They give up on it. They lose the ball. As now Franklin looks to gain some momentum back. It gets stuck on the outside. And she makes a through ball here. Not able to quite get to it as it gets to the keeper for Manchester. Fighting over it. Manchester's got a little bit of momentum here. They try to push the ball up. Through ball attempt. Is able to get through here. Manchester's got some openings. They go to the outside looking for a cross. Good defense right there by Franklin. They're fighting over on the end. And they're saying Manchester will get the throw in. Ball out of play. We're just a little over 2 minutes down in the half. Manchester throwing it in here. They try to cross it in. A little high. Franklin gets the head on it, but Manchester still has possession. But Franklin, a great tackle right there on the outside. A good touch, and they're able to clear it out. They're going to say foul on Manchester here. It's going to go Franklin's way. It's a goal. Keeper launching one to midfield here. Franklin gets a touch on it. And just a mistake on the pass there as Manchester's got a counter-striking opportunity. Try to slow it down. Oh, and they're going to say that was a foul there. Advantage here for Manchester. Free kick opportunity. Three-man wall right here by the Grizzlies. This is number 19, Layla Hunek, with the free kick attempt. She's going to cross it into the inside. Franklin gets the touch on it, but it's going to be a goal kick here. Ball went out of play. Manchester definitely pushing the defense up the pitch here, trying to get those counter-striking opportunities near Franklin's side. Franklin's not doing a great job keeping possession here as Manchester keeps fighting for it. Both teams have been scrappy so far. Just a clear out here right to about midfield. Mistake on the pass there as Franklin's able to get it. And going to the outside of the pitch. And a good through ball here on the outside to Levette. Decent defense here from Manchester. She gets to the inside ball. Shot attempt blocked by Manchester. It's going to be a goal. Or it's going to be, I believe, a cross or a corner here for Franklin. Corner kick here by the Grizzlies. Just over 5 minutes down in the half. She crosses it in. Free ball right now. Levette gets a head on it. And now Manchester's got possession. Push it on the outside. Just a little too much on that through ball there. She's going to kick it back to the goalie. Mundy looks like she's going to launch this one away. Goes to the sideline. That gets to the outside to Macy Stuck. And the ball goes out of play. Simple mistake there is now Manchester is going to get the throw in. Throw in goes to number 12 for Manchester, and ball just goes out of play. So now Franklin will get the throw in. Right on the edge of the line here. Manchester's able to get it out though, back to the middle of the pitch. And just a mistake on the pass there. Franklin's going to use it, but Manchester's able to keep possession as now Manchester's looking to push it. Good defense right there by Franklin. They're going to through ball the outside to Stuck. Stuck's got some room. Good cut to the inside as now Stuck's going to do a little shot attempt on goal, but right to the goalie. Vanderweel. High clear here. Franklin's got possession here, kicking it around the back. Just Just a mistake on the touch there as Manchester regains possession. And Stuck making a play on the outside. She's able to get it. And it gets to Levette on the inside. The leading striker here. The leading and lone striker for the Grizzlies. Now a free kick attempt here, just a little outside to the left. So now it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester. Vanderweel here, getting ready to kick it away. Manchester keeping possession here. Franklin putting up a fight for. They're on the outside here, but Franklin able to gain possession. They're fighting for it on the sideline. Just a pass right to the defense of Manchester, but Stuck's able to get it. Tries to make the through ball to Levette, but gets stolen by Manchester. Here goes Levette. She got the ball back from Manchester on the outside, one-on-one with the defender. And Manchester's able to steal it on a little bit of a... Levette was trying to clear it out to Stuck to maybe make a cross attempt, but Manchester had their eye on it. Hard play right there by Levette between another defender on Manchester. Ball goes into the defender there as now Manchester looks to make a run. Ball's going to the outside here to Avery Hamilton, the freshman from Texas, Albine, Texas. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be Manchester's possession. So Garrio's still recovering from the play from Levette, as now the ball goes back to Mundy. Look, a bit of a reset of play here for Franklin. They're going up the sideline. Hamilton through to Stuck. Kind of passing it around the back here. They're going across the defense. They go to the other fullback. Now they seem to be pushing up the pitch here. She's kind of dribbling around the back here. Looks like ball went out of play. They're going to say Manchester possession. They're going to get the throw in. Out of play on the throw-in as Grizzlies try to make an attempt on it. Good play right there on the defensive side for Franklin on the throw-in as now they look to make a run. Just a poor pass right there, right to Garrio for Manchester. Just over 11 minutes played in the first half for both of these teams. And just a little too much on that through ball. Stuck's not going to go for it, as now it's going to be a throw-in for Manchester. It's going to go right back to Franklin now on the throw-in. Gonna try and get inside to Levette here. Hamilton on the outside, looking to push it up. She goes to Stuck. Stuck crosses it in. Ooh. Very decent defense to make sure that it didn't get into the goal there, but a very good cross attempt right there by Franklin. They've definitely made the better attacks so far when it comes to getting close to scoring. Ball goes off to Grizzlies. It gets to Manchester. They're going to go right to the attack. Manchester's got a chance here. It was a 1-on-4. Manchester does have possession. They're getting onto the inside here. Franklin's defense, but a very good play right there. Number 22, Megan Moses on the defensive side. Excuse me. Looks like it's going to be a throw in here for Manchester. Just easy. Hamilton gets ahead on it. Manchester regains possession, passing it around the back to the middle of the pitch, and just right to the goalie of Franklin. What looked to be a deep pass attempt, just a little too much on it. As now Mundy looks to kick this one away. High one to about the middle of the pitch here. Levette can't get ahead on it. Manchester is going to look like to get possession, but Franklin making a push for it. There we go, gets to Levette on the outside. Fullback making a play at it. Franklin loses possession. Manchester. Physical play out here from both teams. The ball's going to go to the outside, bounce off of Manchester players. Now Franklin gets the throw in. Good cut right there on the inside. Levette, shot attempt just off the side, just goes to the right. It's going to be a goal kick here for Manchester. One of the closer attempts so far tonight, as we're now 15 minutes into the half. Senior goalie Madeline Vanderweel. Going to kick this one away. Manchester up. Kincaid gets ahead on it. Oh, and just a mistake right there by Franklin defense. Stop of play. Just a little too physical there on the defensive side, as now Manchester gets the advantage. They're going to try and get inside here to Franklin's defense very quickly. Manchester does get possession. And Franklin regains it. Mistake on the pass there. As now Franklin, they try to make a cross or a clear attempt, but Franklin gets it and they kick it out. Make Manchester have a throw in. Stop a little bit of their momentum there, preventing a cross. Franklin's defense mainly getting the ball here, but Manchester keeps regaining possession. Manchester on the throw in, misses the defender, and now it's going to get to the goalie on Mundy. 28 minutes remaining in the first half. High goal kick. Levette trying to get on it. She's got a chance here. She's got a chance on the outside. Very physical play. As Manchester's able to regain possession, they kick it out. Looks like Franklin gets the throw in. They go straight to Levette. Just a chance, a near through ball to Levette, but just a little too much on it, as now it goes out of play for what's going to be a goal kick for Manchester. Gets to Franklin. Oh! Went right into a player's head on the Manchester side. Seems to be okay as play will resume. A little bit of confusion here from both teams to see whose ball it is. It is Manchester. They kick it away directly out of play. Is now Franklin will get the throw in. Oh, now simple mistake on the pass right there by Franklin. It's going to get to Manchester. Through ball. They have a chance for a cross here. Go inside and it goes right to Mundy for Franklin. No real opportunities so far here for Manchester. Haven't been able to get through on their attacks. Mundy, another huge kick, launching it away. Seemed to may have went off the hand of the Manchester defender. No call there. Is now Franklin pushing it up the middle of the pitch here. Through ball to Kincaid. Stolen by Manchester. Gets to Hamilton on the outside to Stuck. Oh, good cut to the inside. So now it goes back to Hamilton. At the middle of the pitch as now she goes up. She makes an inside play to Levette. Levette has a one-on-one. Now seems to be a one-on-two. She's getting double teamed in the corner here. 25 minutes remaining. 25 minutes remaining, excuse me, in the half. Still 0-0 as now Franklin gets their second corner of the game, of the match. Nearly gets a head on it. Franklin has a chance here, but it goes out of play. Now it looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester. Senior goalie Vander Wheel looking to kick this one away as we approach the middle, the halfway point in this first half. Good play right there by Kincaid. Tries to make the inside ball. Stuck has a chance to get on it here. As now Manchester makes the play, but she kicks it out of play, and that's going to be just a throw-in right on the edge. Nearly was a corner, but right by the flagpole is now it's going to be a throw-in here for Franklin. The throw-in goes right out of play, as now it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester. Short kick here from the goalie. It goes right to Stuck on the outside from a poor touch from the Manchester players. Now Levette gets a chance here on the outside. She makes an inside play, goes right to the goalkeeper, and Vanderweel's gonna have another chance to kick this one away. Let's see if she goes short. or she's going to just try and clear this one right into the midfield. And it goes right to nearly Franklin's defense, but Manchester gets a touch on it as now Franklin regains possession. Kincaid trying to make a through ball to the outside. Franklin's not going to be able to get to it, but smart play right there by Manchester. Just kick it out. Don't let Franklin get a chance on the ball, as now a throw-in comes in here for Franklin. In a tough spot. Franklin's got a chance here. The cross inside, blocked by the Manchester defender. Now Franklin trying to make a play here, getting to the inside. Stuck was the only one there, but now gets to Hamilton. Franklin seems to have a little bit of momentum here. Goes to Stuck on the inside. Good tackle right there. Claybrook trying to find out where she wanted to go with it, as now it gets to Kincaid in the middle. Kincaid. She's won a lot of those headers tonight when it's been one-on-one with another player. She has been on point in the midfield. As now the train passes by. Right by our stadium, as now we have gotten over the halfway point in this first half. It's in play here for Franklin as Manchester looks to get a touch on it. Goes to the inside. She's going to make the outside play. She goes back to the defender. Manchester trying to be physical with it, being aggressive with their defense. Player falls over, and they're going to call it on Franklin. Advantage here for Manchester. Referee warning. Seems to be a player. As now Manchester's going to kick this one away. Franklin gets a touch on it. Manchester regains possession. It's one-on-one. Through ball attempt here, not quite able to get to Manchester, and it's going to get kicked out of play here by Megan Moses. It's going to be a throw in here for Manchester. Substitution here for both teams. It looks like one sub.
Two's coming off.
So Emma Garrio's coming off for Manchester. And it looks like the freshman, Colin Truelove, is coming on to replace Garrio. Still haven't identified who the Franklin substitute was. So Izzy Pridemore, the freshman from Plainfield, Indiana, coming on. It's like Jetta Norris came off. Number 37. As now Franklin looks to play to the outside. It gets a stuck, goes inside. Manchester gets a touch on it before Franklin can get to it. Mistake on the play there. Manchester's got a chance here on the counter strike. Tries to make a cut inside. Good defense right there by Franklin, but it gets right back to Manchester. Manchester does have a chance here, as now Franklin makes a good play on the defensive end. As now they look to slow down play here. They get to the side of the pitch. All going back and forth here. Moses tried to kick it up the middle, went right to a Manchester defender. Now it gets to the middle of the field. Alex Bixler going to the outside. No one seems to be there. Franklin might have been a little bit out of position there in their formation. 18:41 remaining in the first half. Gets to the outside. Hillary Ernst. Stuck, good play on the outside, but they're going to call advantage for what seems to be the Grizzlies. So there's been one shot on goal so far for Franklin from Macy Stuck. No shots yet at all for Manchester. Manchester only scored 3 goals so far this season, while Franklin has had 9. Franklin more of a first half team. 6 of those 9 goals coming in the first half. And Stuck's able to get the defensive play. She makes an inside play and loses possession. Goes back to Stuck on the outside. Stuck to Levette. Levette loses it. And it's going to be goal kick here for Manchester. 17 minutes remaining in the first half, still 0-0. Vanderweel kicks this one away, very good goal kick. As now Manchester with a high kick here. Ball goes out of play. Franklin's going to get the throw in between both benches at around the middle of the pitch. Franklin still has possession, nearly loses it, gets to Bixler in the middle. Hamilton gets a touch on it. They're going around the back here. Slow down the play, reset their formation, make sure they're in the correct spots. And it gets to Stuck on the outside. Stuck running along the end of the pitch here. She wanted to make an inside play to Levette. Good defensive play right there by Manchester. Now it's going to be a throw in from Hamilton. Good play by Manchester to get a head on it. That was number 15, Colin Trulove, the freshman. Corner here from Franklin. It's the third one of the match. Huge kick on the end of that one, but not able to get anywhere near the goal. This is going to go out of play, and it's going to be another goal kick for Manchester. .15 minutes left in this first half. Oh, Franklin's going to get it on the goal kick here. It goes to the outside, but it's going to go out of play, and it's going to be Manchester on the throw-in. Seems number 26 for Manchester came off the pitch. Number 8, Delaney Kelly, came on for the substitution. As now it's going to be an advantage here for Manchester as they look to resume play. She looks to be running on the middle of the pitch here. Poor touch right there from Manchester. Is now Levette nearly got a chance on it, lost possession. It's now going to get to the goalie as she kicks it away. Stuck gets a touch on it, and ball is going to go right out of play, or it's still in play actually. The ball, nice curve on it, as now it gets to the outside, and Manchester does launch it out of play, and it's going to be a throw in here for Franklin. Hamilton looking to throw it in here. Referee stops play. Substitution here for Franklin. Looks like number 4. Shelby Renz coming onto the pitch. No, it was number 9 coming onto the pitch. Maggie Matthews. That's me. Play on the outside. It's going to get to the goalie. 12:38 remaining in the first half here as Vanderweel looks to kick this one away. Outside play here. They're running along the end of the pitch. Misses the through ball. As now Manchester has a chance here to cross it. Good cut to the inside. Manchester looks to just take a shot on goal. And they call a foul here on Franklin. Number 12, Maddie Laybrook. So now it's going to be a free kick here for Manchester. Free kick attempt here on the far end of the pitch. It's on goal. Good save right there from Mundy, but Manchester gets a chance for it. She's not able to hold on to it. Another stoppage of play. Mundy. It looks like it's just going to be a goal kick here. Ball may have went out of play. As now Mundy looks to kick this one away. Kicks this one to about midfield. It gets to Bixler. Manchester gets a touch on it, but now she's just going to kick it away, and it's going to get to Manchester's goalkeeper. This goes to midfield. Good play on it from Franklin. Bixler not quite able to get to it as now Manchester clears it away, trying to make a run to the pitch. Good play by the defense here as now Franklin has possession. Bixler deciding where to go with the ball. She's going to make a through ball here to the outside. It's going to get close here. Franklin has a chance on it. Not quite able to get to it. Decent defensive play by Manchester. And it looks to be a corner here for Franklin, the 4th of today's match. Over 35 minutes into this first half. Bixler's just going to launch it right to the goalkeeper here. Shot on goal. As now Vanderweel looks to kick this one away. Play right there by Moses on the defensive end. Franklin has possession. Not sure where to go with it as now. Stoppage of play here. It's going to be a foul on Manchester. Now it's going to go to Hamilton on the outside. Get to number 9, Maggie Matthews. And it looks like it's going to get knocked out on the end of the pitch. It's going to be a corner here for Franklin on the near side of the pitch. Must be Jaden Baker. Baker hasn't been too involved. She does have 2 of the shots today. Shot attempts for Franklin. Hasn't been one making the push though. She makes A through ball here to the inside on the corner. Good play right there by Baker. She tries to launch one on goal, blocked by the Manchester defender. Lavette knocks a player down. She's dribbling, and now ball's to the inside. Franklin's got a chance on it here. Going in between. Oh, it's a goal for the Grizzlies! What a shot! And that was number 12, the defender, Maddie Claybrook. The senior with an unbelievable goal. It was going back and forth between both teams, and Claybrook got a chance on it. Went right over the keeper's head. 7:48 left in the first half. And a Grizzly goal makes it 1-0.
Number 12, Maddie Claybrook.
Ball goes out of play here. It's going to be a Manchester throw-in. Claybrook, despite being a defender, does have 4 shots today, and 2 of them being on goal. That was the first one, obviously, that went in. It's now Manchester makes a play into the inside here. They have a little bit of a chance. Tries to make a deep through ball. It's going to go out of play, though, and it's going to be a goal kick for Franklin. 38 minutes in to this first half here. As we approach halftime, Franklin getting some momentum now before the half, as now it goes out of play, and Manchester is going to get the throw in. Ernstis on the throw in. Ball goes back and forth. It gets to Bixler for Franklin on the outside as they regain possession. Deep play attempt here by Franklin. Good job by Matthews to get onto the ball, as now Franklin gets another touch on it. Oh, and it's going to get to Lavette on the outside. She's got room. Maybe a cross attempt here. Just get a one-on-one. Able to get to Matthews on the outside. Good play by the Manchester defender as it now goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Franklin. Had some momentum on the run there. Substitution here for Franklin. Lavette is coming off. Hamilton here on the throw-in to Matthews. .28 was the one who came in. Georgia Long, the freshman. And now Manchester regains possession. Good tackle. A through ball here to Manchester. They have a little bit of a run going. Tries to make the ball to the outside, but it's going to go out of play. Went off Franklin player. It's going to be a corner here for the Spartans. Good cross to the inside. Manchester has a chance on it. And Manchester wasn't able to get a touch on it because it would have been offside, as now Franklin regains possession. Ball goes over the Manchester player head. 3:47 without regarding any extra time left in this first half. Ball nearly goes out of play as Manchester regains possession. They have a chance on it. Ball is not able to get there. Matthews kicks it out of play. Just over 3 minutes left in this first half. Is now a throw in here for Manchester. Hamilton gets a touch on it. One-on-one here on the outside. Manchester possession. Looks to be a throw in. Now inside play here, but Franklin able to get a touch on it before Manchester is now it's going to go out with play, and it's going to be a Franklin throw in. Franklin finally able to get possession on the ball after Manchester had it for a while there in dangerous enemy territory. As now Manchester gets a touch on it. Franklin has a little bit of a chance here for the run. They're going to go to the outside here. And it goes to Matthews. Matthews has a chance here. And it goes to the outside. Good play by the Manchester defender, but it's going to be a Franklin corner coming up. It's going to be number 3, Jaden Baker, the senior. Their usual corner taker is now she's going to see if she can get her team in position. And balls go out of play. Good play on the defensive side by Manchester. It's going to be another corner here for Baker and the Grizzlies. 1:30 left in this first half. Kick up in the air is now goes to the outside. And now Vanderweel gets a hand on it. And as we approach the end of the first half, we're under a minute. Now the goal kick gets to midfield. Bixler got a touch on it. Manchester did. Then it went back to a Manchester player. Is now another high kick away. It's going to get to Megan Moses here. She's just going to clear it away. Very good clear right there by Moses. Gets far to the outside. It's going to be Manchester on a throw-in. 30 seconds left in play. As now Manchester looking to see if they can make a late run. And they lose ball. It goes out of play. Franklin gets a throw in, goes out of play once again. Manchester is going to get it. And the clock is ticking down to the end of the half. 1-0 for the Grizzlies. Goal scored by Maddie Claybrook. As now we enter halftime. 1-0 Grizzlies, you're watching Grizz TV. We'll be right back with you. And welcome back. The second half of tonight's match between the Manchester Spartans and the Franklin Grizzlies. 1-0 going into the second half here. Grizzlies lead. Goal was scored in the 37th minute by Madison Claybrook. As now we kick it underway. Second half begins as Franklin starts with possession. Ball goes out of play. As now Manchester is going to get the throw in here. Manchester loses possession. Franklin, they get it back though. Franklin made a play on it at first. Now on the outside is Franklin fighting for it, and it's going to be Franklin possession on the throw-in. Manchester nearly gets a head on it. Went back out of play. Throw in here on the outside around middle of the pitch, and it's just going to go along the sideline here, and it's going to go right to Manchester. Franklin trying to push the pace on here defensively. Now Manchester. Hamilton on the outside. Now Manchester has possession. Franklin gets a head on it. Another head. But Manchester regains possession. They were looking to make a run. They lose it. Gets to the middle. Franklin tried to go and push it up the pitch, but we're not able to, as now it's looking to be a throw-in for the Grizzlies. Now Manchester gains possession. Make a play to the inside. Gets to Norris on the outside for Franklin. She gets it. And Franklin making a run. Norris sprinting to the inside, tries to make a play into Kincaid, not able to. Now it gets back outside to number 20, Courtney Leap. And ball is going to go out of play. It will be Franklin possession. Franklin passing it around here, the back. And a foul here on Manchester. Megan Moses here on the kick for advantage for Franklin. It's going to go around the back here, looking to reset. Play here, reset their formation. Ball nearly goes out of play. Franklin keeps it though. Potential for a cross, but Manchester does a good job. Now it's going to be a corner here for Franklin though. And it looks like Jaden Baker will be on the outside to take this one. Now corner inside. Franklin's got a chance on it. Franklin just not able to get a shot attempt off, as now it's going to go out of play, and it will be Franklin on the throw-in. Looks like they had a chance on the shot there. Stuck wasn't able to get it. The throw-in. Franklin nearly loses possession. They almost got a touch on it. They didn't. Manchester now has a chance for a run here. Goes to the outside. Gario. A little bit of mistake on the pass. It goes around to the back here on the Manchester defenders. And now Franklin's going to regain possession. It's going to get up to Macy Stuck here. Or no, that was Norris. My apologies. Jetta Norris. As now it plays it to Kincaid on the inside, and then Norris just makes a bad touch on it, wasn't able to keep it. A good play right there between her and Kincaid, though. Bowling over the head. Franklin player, Kincaid, uses her chest to keep it. She keeps possession, gets to Norris on the outside. Norris to the inside, and then makes a good cut. Gets to Kincaid. Oh, and Kincaid gets ran over as she tries to make a shot. It's just going to be a throw-in. No card or even a warning here, really, for Manchester, as we're now over 5 minutes into the half. Norris with a shot on goal. She got tripped over on the shot, but it's going to be Vanderweel here on the kick. She kicks it away, gets about to the middle of the pitch. Franklin gains possession. Try and keep possession here. Good play up the pitch as now Franklin takes it up here. Gets to Stuck. She goes to the inside. And now possession goes back to Franklin as Manchester tries to clear it out. 38-28 remaining in this second half. Manchester definitely looking to put up the pressure. Now it's going to get back to Manchester's defense here. As an aggressive attempt for a through ball. Franklin tried to make a play on it, wasn't able to get to it. Is now Vanderweel. He's going to take a goal kick here. Now Vanderweel kicks this one away. Franklin gets a touch on it. Manchester regains possession, though. Now it's just going to get cleared out right back to Franklin's defense. It looks like it's going to go to Mundy, the goalkeeper. And now ball's going to go out of play. It'll be Manchester here on the throw-in. Simple mistake right there by the Grizzlies. Now Manchester with possession here. Now Franklin regains possession. Now Franklin lose possession. Manchester has a chance here in the middle of the pitch. Good pass to the inside. Went back to Franklin. Good play to the outside to Norris. Here goes Jetta Norris down the side. Makes a play to Kincaid. Kincaid has a chance on here, one-on-one with her defender. Try to get inside. Good cut inside by Kincaid. She just launches one at the goal. Goes outside right. And it's going to be the goalkeeper. Actually, Claire German, the freshman, is now subbed in at goalkeeper. The goalkeeper from the first half, Madeline Vanderweel, up at forward, her secondary position. For the Spartans, looking to maybe bring some trickery here into the second half. See if they can catch Franklin off guard. And make a chance to tie it up, as now Franklin has possession. Stop of play here for Manchester. 35-20, almost at the 10-minute mark. Down in the second half. That's a free kick here. Advantage for Manchester. They get a touch on it. Nearly lose it. Franklin regains possession. Clear it out, and it gets back to the Manchester defense. As now Franklin shifts their formation upfield. Stoppage of play here. It's going to be a substitution for Manchester. Number 5 for Manchester, Bella Flores. So now, ball goes out of play. And a throw in here for Franklin. Possession goes to Manchester. Out of play once again. Now it's going to be Franklin on a throw in. Manchester defender coming around the backside. They regain possession. Franklin makes the play off. Poor touch is now. Ball goes up in the air. Manchester has a chance on it. Franklin regains it. Goes to the outside. Decent inside play here. Good defensive play right there by Manchester. And German sweeps it up. And will now look to kick it away. And reset play here. She kicks it to about midfield. Is now Franklin gets a head on it. And a physical play. Ref calls a stoppage to play. Now Franklin player is down. And she gets up. She seems to be okay. Just a hard hit. Now the referee seems to be walking over to the coach. Walking over to Coach Jackson. Let's see what they do here. Player's alright, all good to go. Ref is just looking to resume play. Manchester nearly gets it on the momentum now. Franklin keeps possession. Good play right there. Franklin just kind of passing it around the back here. Now gets to Norris on the outside. Norris one-on-one. Good play to the outside, but it will be a Franklin throw-in. Courtney Leap, the freshman. It gets to Norris. Good play on the defensive side as it now goes out of play, and Manchester will gain possession. Good play by Kincaid. Gets a head on it. It hits the chest of Norris, and now Norris gets a chance. Norris breaks away. She's got a chance here. Inside pass here. She has a chance, and it's a goal! Franklin! And what a shot by one of their leading players, Jaden Baker, the senior midfielder, with an absolute amazing goal. 2-0 Franklin.
Goal scored by number 3, Jaden Baker.
32-27 remaining in the second half. Franklin now having a 2-goal lead over the Manchester Spartans. Franklin only having 9 goals on the year, 2 tonight, making it 11. As now play will resume. Manchester gets possession. Manchester, at this point in the match, you have nothing to lose, and as you can see, they are just taking upfield. And Manchester has advantage there. Another stoppage of play by the referee. And he's talking to Kincaid. tells Kincaid off as now 32:07 remains in the second half. Manchester kicks this one away. Surprised that call didn't go towards Franklin, as Kincaid wasn't able to get a chance on it, as now the ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a Manchester or actually a Franklin. Or no, Manchester throw-in, excuse me. On the throw-in, she's telling her teammates, go forward. We do not have much time here, as now they need 2 goals to just tie this one up and have a chance at a draw. Good play on the inside, but Franklin gains possession. Gets to Kincaid in the middle. And she's just going to launch this one to the corner of the pitch. Decent kick there, but puts Manchester in a bad position, as now they're just going to let this one roll out. A sub coming on for Franklin. Looks like number 24, Kincaid, is going to come off. And Levette, number 19, is coming back on for her teammate Kincaid. The lone striker for Franklin. Going to get to Courtney Leap on the outside. Now they're just kind of passing it around the back here, letting some clock run. It gets to Gourier on the outside, but Norris makes the play on it. Gourier's able to get it. A good one-on-one here from both. And now the ball is going to go out of play, nearly into the stands. It's going to be a Franklin throw-in. Here comes the freshman Courtney Leap. She's going to go to Norris. Good play by Gourier there. And it's going to be a Manchester throw-in. It seemed to go off the head of a Manchester player, but now it's going to be Franklin possession. Now Manchester. Franklin gets possession. It goes to Baker in the middle of the pitch. Now Franklin looks to kind of make a run here. Now the ball goes out of play, and they call it for Franklin possession. It looks like it's going to be a sub. After the substitution for Franklin, it's going to be corner here. Levette came on as now corner is coming here for Franklin. Good chance on it. They get a head on it, but Manchester's able to regain possession, and they're just going to kick this one out. It's going to be Franklin possession on a throw-in. Oh, and a tackle by Manchester. They regain possession. Very physical tackle, as now it's going to get to Norris on the outside. Go to one-on-one here. Norris is able to beat her. She loses possession. Competitive on the outside here is now Leap. Gets the throw in. Now it's going to get to Leap. Leap making a lot of outside plays here, is now it's going to get to Bixler in the middle. Try to get it to Levette. And now nearly goes off Gourier for Manchester. Norris regains possession for Franklin. Goes back to Manchester. Now it's going to go to the outside. Franklin looking to make a run here. And the ball will roll out of play. Manchester possession. 26:48 remaining in the second half here. Nearing the halfway point in the second half. A stoppage of play. Referee wants to talk to the coach. This time on the other side. Not much communication going on right now about what's really happening. Is now the referee will resume play and Manchester will get possession. And Manchester in the middle of the field. They have a chance on it. Good inside play there. Good give and go as now they look to make a run. Decent passes here from Manchester as they look to make a deep inside pass, and it's just going to get to Franklin. As now Gourier goes to the outside. Is not able to really get to it. Now Franklin's going to be on the throw in here. 26 minutes remaining in the second half. And now a foul here from Manchester. It's going to be a kick here from Franklin. And if you want an update in the men's soccer game against Manchester, this one on the road is still 0-0 at the end of the first half. Now Levette has a chance here on the inside. And she gets tripped up near the outside line. And no call as both players fall over. And now it looks like it's going to be a goal kick here from the freshman goalie Claire German for the Manchester Spartans. And it looks like number 37, Jetta Norris, coming off. And Maggie Matthews, number 9, who was on in the first half, is coming on for Franklin. Now a poor goal kick here as now Franklin gains possession in enemy territory. It gets to Matthews on the outside. She's got a chance here. Decent defensive play, and they're going to rule it as a throw-in for Franklin. They make the inside play. It's going to get outside now, back to Leap. And Leap hits the defender. It's going to go to Franklin on the throw-in. And it goes to Levette. Not able to make a play on it. As now Franklin makes a play inside. Not able to get to it as Manchester just makes a clear out. Franklin regains possession. They've had a possession for a lot of time here. No stoppage of play in the middle of the field as now Franklin still does have possession. They're making a push up field. Franklin still has possession after a poor touch from Manchester. Makes a play inside. Levette has a chance here. Not able to get to it, but a good chance here. And the keeper barely is able to get her hands on it. Claire German makes the save. And a little bit of a rest of play here. As now goal kick gets to about midfield. Franklin's going to get a head on it. And Levette not quite able to get to it after a Manchester player falls over. Manchester does still have possession. And Matthews trying to keep the ball between three players. Gets to Gourier on the outside and she loses possession. As now Courtney Leap, the freshman, is going to make the throw in. She's played very well on the outside so far tonight. Manchester gains possession after a stoppage of play. Ref resumes as now Bixler regains possession in the middle of the field. She goes to the outside. That's a good save right there by Claire German. And now Franklin regains possession. It's going to be at Matthews on the outside. Maggie Matthews is now she's running down the side of the pitch. Keeps it in. One-on-one with her defender. She has a chance here for a cross. Blocked by the Manchester defender, but it's going to be a corner here for Franklin. 21:47 as the clock continues to run. Left in the second half. And a corner here for Franklin. Jaden Baker, the goal scorer from earlier in the second half, makes the cross. Keeper's not able to get her hands on it. She gets her hands on it, just not able to keep hold of it. But ball goes out of play as Franklin nearly gets a head on it. And now the freshman keeper, German, looks to kick this one away. And it's going to get to Baker in the middle of the field. She's able to win it. Goes to Matthews. Matthews makes a good pass to the inside. Matthews gets it back, goes back to the freshman Courtney Leap on the outside. Matthews to Leap. The kind of passing around the back here. It goes to Bixler. And she's just going to take a shot at the goals. It's now going to go right to Claire German. Just over 20 minutes left in the second half. Manchester kicks it away and it gets to Bixler. They regain possession. Manchester needs to put the pressure on. They need a miracle here. Score 2 goals in the next 20 minutes to have a chance at competing with Franklin. As now it goes to the outside from Leap. Gourier makes the throw in for Manchester. Leap makes the stop as now it's another throw in for Manchester. Good tackle from Leap, but Manchester regains possession. Manchester still has a chance here. Leap kicks it out of play. Another throw in here for Manchester, third one. Manchester tries to make a play into the middle of the field. Franklin gets a kick on it. It's going to go back to Manchester. Levette makes a play. Manchester loses possession. Bixler has it. Franklin has a chance for a run. Good through ball to the inside, but a good play by the Manchester defender. She's able to beat her to it. Gourier now making the play on the outside. She tries to cut inside on Leap. She does. Gourier's got a chance here. She tries to make a through ball. Not enough on it as now Leap kicks it away to Matthews. Physical contact here. Trying to win it against her. Goes right into the chest of Matthews. Now it's going to go to the outside. Franklin able to regain possession. There's going to be a foul here on Manchester. Is now Franklin will get possession. 18:30 left in the second half as we get closer here to final time. Levette gets a chance here. She put on the burners for that one. She got it to it before it got to the outside, as now she makes a cross inside. Manchester gets a touch on it. Now it's going to just go out of play here, and it's going to be a goal kick here, or a corner for Franklin, excuse me, as now it looks like Jaden Baker will take her corner. Good corner inside here. Franklin nearly able to get ahead on it. Franklin gets a chance now. Ball still out. Gets out to Bixler. Manchester did a good job clearing it out there as now they regain possession. And no one on the outside as the ball is going to roll out of play, and it's going to be Franklin on the throw-in. And here goes Leap. Making the throw-in. She goes to Matthews. Stoppage of play here from the referee. He's talking to the line judge on the other side. And now the referee will run back to the side of the field to resume play. Referee had something to say to his partner on the outside. And Matthews got physical on the outside there as now it gets to Gourier on the play, on the throw-in. And now ball goes up in the air around middle of the field. And Manchester makes a good play on it. Bixler nearly gets to it, and it just hits off the chest of Leap. Substitution in for Manchester. And it looks like Gourier, number 2, is coming off for number 19 came on for Manchester, as well as number 18. Now Manchester has a chance here. The offside. She got a little too ambitious there on the through ball as now Franklin looks to kick this one away. Short goal kick. Goes right outside to Leap as now it gets to Matthews. They rule it out of play. Now Manchester looking to push the pace. And it's going to go right to Franklin. Gets to the inside is now Manchester regains possession. Ball goes out of play and it's going to be a Franklin throw-in. Now this is where you want the clock to run. Up 2 goals, 15 minutes remaining in the match. And the ref stops play for a foul on Manchester as now Franklin. Bixler will resume play. Or no, she's going to give it to her teammate as now play resumes. It's going to go to Courtney Leap on the outside. She goes to Matthews. Matthews trying not to go offside as now she tries to make the play on the defender. Not able to get to the momentum. Defender was looking for an offsides call. Wasn't able to get to it. Matthews loses it. It goes out. Stoppage of play is now Claire German. Is going to kick this one away. German trying to signal where she wants her players to go is now she kicks it out to the outside, number 12 for Manchester. Manchester does have possession. Levette kind of playing a 1 versus 8 right now. She's able to regain possession though as now Matthews goes back to the inside and gives it to Manchester. But Franklin has a chance here. Players run into each other. Franklin has possession in enemy territory. Manchester playing tough defense right now. Levette's able to get a touch on it. Franklin's just keeping possession right now as the ball is going to go directly to Claire German. And just the kick towards the goalie is now German looks to kick this one away. 13:20 remaining in tonight's match. Tries to go to Matthews on the outside, but Manchester clears it out. It's going to go to Megan Moses. Maddie Claybrook, the first goal scorer, kicks it out right to the goalkeeper. And goal kick to the middle of the pitch. So now Bixler gets a chest on it. And now Franklin making a push on the outside here. They have a chance. And she gets tripped up on the outside. And that's a stoppage of play, and it might be... This might be a penalty here. Yep, we have a penalty. So Sydney Levette, the junior lone forward from the starting lineups today, looks to be their penalty taker, as Franklin has a chance here to extend it to a 3-0 lead as we approach the end of the match with 12:31 remaining. Levette gets right past the goalkeeper. 3-0. As now Levette gets herself involved with Baker and Claybrook. On the penalty kick, 3-0 Grizzlies. A dominating performance from them so far tonight. And like I said, 12:31 remaining. Now Manchester will kick this one off. See if they look to up the pace. Oh, kicks it through her opponent's legs. And now stoppage of play, Manchester advantage. She kicks this one away towards the front. Franklin gets a head on it. Now it's going to be a throw in here for the Spartans. Under 12 minutes to go as the clock looks to run. Levette tried to make a play on it. As now Manchester has a chance here. Decent ball to the inside. They try to make a through ball to the outside for attempted cross. Leap too quick. Cuts off her defender. Ball's going to go out, and it's going to be a goal kick here for Franklin, as the senior goalkeeper McKenna Mundy looks to kick this one away. She launches it. Now Franklin on the throw-in. And now it's going to be Franklin possession once again after the ball went out of play. Gets to Levette on the outside. Ball goes out of play though, and Manchester has a throw-in. They still are looking to keep up the pace, play till the last minute here. A lot of physical play on the outside. Franklin's able to get it. Bad touch. Player gets run over, and now Coach Jackson is trying to signal something to the referees. Now there's a stoppage of play. It's going to be an advantage for Franklin. And they're just going to kick this one around the back to their defense. Goes to Courtney Leap on the outside. Gets up to the midfield. Is now goes to the outside at number 9, Maggie Matthews. physical play on the outside as now Franklin still does have possession. They have a chance here. They for a cross, blocked by Manchester, as now it's going to be another throw in here for the Grizzlies. And a substitution, 2 substitutions. Or 3 substitutions, actually. Levette coming off. Number 4, Shelby. So 13, 19, and 4 for the Grizzlies. Avery Hamilton, Sydney Levette, and Shelby Renz coming off for the Grizzlies as now we approach the final minutes. 9:20 to go in the second half. And now Bixler just takes a shot at the goal. Wide left. And now it's going to be a goal kick here for Claire German. She's going to go short. And now Matthews is able to get a leg on it, and she's able to regain possession for the Grizzlies. Good pass to the inside. Franklin has a chance here. It's going to go back out to Bixler. But Manchester regains possession. 8:30 remaining in the second half as we approach the end. It's going to go to Mundy, the goalkeeper. And Franklin looks to just want to pass this one around the back. Keep playing smart soccer as we approach the end here. Manchester looking to make a run, but it gets stolen by Franklin. Is now Matthews on the outside. She makes an inside play. Manchester's defense a little more thin because they're trying to spread forward. Franklin gets a touch on it on the outside. Poor pass as now Manchester regains possession. Manchester looking to make a run. Only one player up top. No one really able to help her out. It's going to go across the pitch here. Good play by Courtney Leap to cut that one off. Oh, and it's going to go to Matthews on the outside. She may get to it, and it's going to go out of play here. It's going to be Manchester possession. Throw in here for Manchester. And Franklin's able to steal it on the inside here. Physical play from Manchester as now Bixler gets a touch on it. Some players run into each other as they both take a tumble as now we're just under 7 minutes to go. Play has been very physical tonight from both teams. Referees, you could say, have been letting them play. No cards have been pulled for either team tonight. And the referee stopping play now. Bixler, after that rough fall, is coming off the pitch for what's to be the night. And a good play right there by Franklin to take back possession. Now throw in here for the Grizzlies. .50 to go. It's going to be advantage here, a foul on Franklin. Now Manchester will take the ball. So now Franklin gains possession. And it's going to get to Matthews on the outside. Matthews has a chance to make a run here. She's beating her defender. And a good play right there by the defender on Manchester's side. That's going to be a corner here for Franklin. Now Jaden Baker makes her way over there to make a corner, as now we hit the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes to go in tonight's match. Baker on the corner. It gets out. German was able to make the play on it, and Manchester with a good clear out goes out of play, and it will be Franklin possession on a throw-in. Now Courtney Leap goes, and it goes to just a little bit to the left right there on the shot by Maggie Matthews. It's going to be a kick right here from Claire German. 4 minutes to go. So Franklin with a win tonight would improve to a overall record of 5-7-2. A 2-1 conference record at home. A 4-3 conference record, so over 500 in the conference. Well, a loss here for Manchester would put them at 0-13-2 on the season. It's going to be Maggie Matthews on the outside. Some physical play here from both players, as now Matthews on the throw-in. She gets it in quickly. Matthews just going to kick this one into the center. Offside here. Call by the referee. Now, the goalkeeper, Claire German, looks to kick this one away. 3 minutes remaining in the second half. It's going to go out of play here. Manchester has the throw-in. And Franklin just gets a head on it and pushes it out. And Megan Moses gets a kick on it, as now Manchester nearly tries to make a run, but Franklin's just going to clear this one out to the defense. Under 2:30 to go in tonight's match. Now Leap throws this one in, and she's just going to lose the ball, as now it goes to Manchester on the throw-in, a little bit deep on the throw-in there, as now Franklin nearly regains possession. Manchester trying to make a run here, and the ball is just going to roll out of play. It's going to be Franklin on the throw-in. So now Manchester stops a Franklin run, and Claire German, the freshman keeper, and a good play right there by Franklin, by Jaden Baker, and just not a great touch right there from the Grizzlies when they had a chance to score. So now Franklin, currently on a 2-game losing skid, as we hit the 1-minute mark remaining in tonight's match. Manchester looking to end with some dignity here. Make one last push to get the throw in. It's going to go to Franklin. So Franklin will break that 2-game losing skid tonight. Only 9 goals scored on the season. Makes it 12 tonight, with 3 of them 2 in the second half, 1 in the first, all 3 from different players. Jaden Baker, Sydney Lovett, and Maddie Claybrook. As now we're 20-second mark. As we're going to get a throw in here from Franklin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And as the clock counts down, that is the end of the match. 3-0 Grizzlies, improving their record to 5-7-2, 4-3 in the conference. 3-4-2 in their overall record at home, 2-1 and on their conference games at home. Manchester falls to 0-13-2 as they both end at the end of the season. Just a couple more games left for both of these teams. 3 goals scored tonight for Franklin. And that is going to be all for us tonight. I will give one more update. The men's soccer game, 66th minute in the second half. It is still 0-0 as we have ended the women's soccer game. That is going to be all from us tonight. I am your commentator, Luke Shepard, and you're watching Grizz TV. Have a great night.